The fugitive's family has been quick to cash in on the sensation caused by Dillinger's exploits. They have traveled from state to state, speaking in cinemas on Dillinger's loving and generous nature. By April 12th, Dillinger is in the town of Warsaw, Indiana. Billy Frischetti has been arrested in an FBI trap. Dillinger has now acquired a new accomplice, Homer Van Meter. The pair decide to replenish their armory from the town police station. At 2 o'clock in the morning, on the Warsaw Main Street, they kidnap Jed Pettinger, the only police officer on duty, and force him to hand over the keys to the police arsenal. Inside the police station, Pettinger had grabbed a machine gun wielded by Dillinger. While the two struggled, Homer Van Meter could not get a clear line of fire. Instead, he struck the officer with the butt of his revolver, knocking him cold. FBI activity in and around Chicago has become intense. Dillinger and Van Meter head north, meeting en route with Tommy Carroll, Babyface Nelson, and their girls. What is needed is somewhere quiet and isolated, somewhere to lay low for several weeks. On the shore of Star Lake, they find just the place they've been looking for. It is the Little Bohemia Roadhouse. The proprietor, a Mr. Wanatka, becomes suspicious. The FBI are summoned and surround the house, but the barking of Mrs. Wanatka's dogs alerts the gang. Immediately, there is a burst of gunfire. In the ensuing battle, 3 local men driving by in their car are hit by police bullets. One is killed. Dillinger and the gang flee by a rear window, leaving their girls hiding in the basement. Dillinger, Van Meter, and Tommy Carroll make off by the lakeshore. Babyface Nelson hangs back, shooting and killing FBI Special Agent W. Carter Baum. The Special Agent is the 14th death to result from Dillinger's exploits. Almost as many again have been wounded. In the aftermath of the Little Bohemia shootout, Dillinger and his gang hijack a car from a local couple. The following day, the car is spotted and chased by police. Tommy Carroll is fatally wounded, but the rest escape unhurt. Dillinger realizes that his face is now far too recognizable for safety. His solution is to have plastic surgery. It is a crude and dangerous process, and his appearance is altered little. No plastic surgeon can disguise the eyes which gave Dillinger his nickname. At noon on Saturday, June 30th, 1934, John Dillinger stages his last bank robbery. With the streets of South Bend, Indiana crowded with Saturday shoppers, Dillinger and Homer Van Meter walk casually into the Merchants National Bank. Dillinger announces his presence by firing a burst from his machine gun. The gang kill a policeman and escape with $28,000. They force hostages to ride the running boards of their getaway car, but police open fire regardless, wounding 2 hostages. In spite of the lengthening trail of dead and wounded, the exploits of John Dillinger continue to arouse the admiration of the American public. But the federal authorities are determined that the scourge must end. J. Edgar Hoover, chief of the FBI, takes the unprecedented step of putting a price of $10,000 on Dillinger's head. It is a friend of Dillinger's, a brothel manageress called Anna Sage, who takes the bait. Dillinger has planned to visit the Biograph Cinema in Chicago with Anna Sage and some friends. FBI agents are ready and waiting. It is July 22nd, 1934. At 10:30 p.m., the show is over. Dillinger and his companions leave the cinema. Suddenly, sensing that he is in danger, Dillinger begins to run. It is too late. Without warning, the agents open fire. Dillinger reaches a nearby alley before falling to the ground with 4 bullets in his body. America's public enemy number 1 is dead. There is a strange postscript to the story of John Dillinger. Several witnesses to the shooting outside the Biograph Cinema claim that the man shot had brown eyes. Dillinger's eyes were a distinctive steely gray. For years, it will be widely believed that the dead man was not John Dillinger, but a stooge set up by Dillinger's friend Anna Sage. It is a powerful testimony to the enduring strength of the legend of John Dillinger.